song, and it reminds me that I'm worth something, or at least something out there is worth something.
Return my last words, and I've eaten my last meal, and I'm walking down the road. Hey, Lord, thanks for
Hey, Lord Zine. Just a little warm-up improvisation there. Glad to hear you are well. Ooh, there is a chili contest at lunch today. That does sound fun. Are you participating in the contest or just sampling? You just finished a funny game. Say no more. It's all about being assertive and setting boundaries. Nice. That sounds like a great game. Guten Tag, angelic Calypso. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Renat is here. How are you doing, Renat? Lord Zine is only an eater of chili. This time. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. Angelic says you're better than yesterday. So overall, all right. Nice. I'm glad to hear that you're better than yesterday. That's always good. Oh, Renat had a hard day. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that your day is getting better now. Hey, Abel, etc. Hey, Yashbin here. How are you doing? Welcome in. Yashbin here. Thanks for asking about sunrises. That is my new song. My new song. I'm gonna play it for you guys. So, I'm gonna actually play the track that just got released. So, it's actually part of a compilation album currently. I'm gonna eventually release it myself. You'll be able to hear it on streaming services and such. Right now, it's part of this fundraising compilation album that some people from Berlin put together. And it's raising funds for humanitarian aid for the crisis in Gaza at the moment. So if you support that, you're welcome to purchase that on Bandcamp. You can find that in the chat under release. There's a link right there. But you can also listen to the whole thing for free. It is up to you. Yeah, and my track is the first track, so it's very easy to find. But right now I'm just gonna play it for you guys. Let me just test the sound here. It looks like it's working. All right. All right. I'm gonna share my screen. So yeah, here it is. Should be able to see that now. All right, I'm gonna share you this song. I actually wrote it on stream just like 2.5 weeks ago. I was doing my improvs as I usually do. And this song basically just came out, just spilled out of me. And yeah, when I found out that there was this project being put together, I worked really hard to get it all recorded and produced and mixed and mastered in one freaking week. It was so much work, you guys. It was so much work. I've never done it that quickly before. But yeah, so yeah, I will release it myself. Probably in a couple months. But for now, this is the only place that you can hear it. So without further ado, here is Sunrises.
divided world. The sun shows us who we really are. The sun sets and we plunge into the night. The sun rises on this embittered world. The sun rises, another day comes and goes, and still we don't know we are one. The sun sets, the sun sets, plunge into the night. The sun rises just as we're praying, 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 dying, dying for the light, for the light, for the light. Sun rises, not alone. No matter how long the nights go, the sun rises, the sun sets, the sun rises, the sun sets, the sun rises, sun rises, sun rises.
All right, guys, that was my new song that's out. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been here. I'm glad that it sounds good on your end. Hello, Revanart. Rox Revanart? I hope I'm saying that okay. Thank you for the nice words. Thanks, Abel, for the claps. You're welcome. Yeah, I've been here. Hello, Miss Medelan. Thank you. Raven, maybe Ravenheart? Rox Raven? Revon Heart. Nice. Da 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 da. Miss Delan says, "Hey y'all, from Miss Delan of WNCM Radio in New Hampshire." Oh, we have somebody from radio here. How you doing today, Miss Delan? Am I pronouncing your name correctly? What brings you here today? Thank you so much for dropping by my little stream. For those of you who don't know, my name is Heartblood. I am a singer-songwriter based in Berlin, Germany. And I'm originally from California, but I've been living here for about 10 years. And about 6 years ago, I survived a very serious illness, and it really changed my perspective on life and my priorities, and it really brought into focus what's important to me. And yeah, so I've been on this journey to come back to my music and my creativity in the past couple years. And starting this Twitch stream is one of the best things that I ever did. So yeah, I started releasing music. You can find all my music on streaming services. Just look up Heartblood. This is how you spell it up here in the top left. And yeah, my latest release, we just played it right now. It's called Sunrises. That one isn't yet on the streaming services because it is part of a fundraiser for humanitarian aid. So, if you check out this link I'm putting in the chat, you will find this compilation album that a bunch of really lovely, passionate artists here in Berlin put together. A really great sampling of many different talents from Berlin and across the world. And it's raising money for humanitarian aid in Gaza. Specifically, the money will be used to purchase dignity kits. So those are packages that include things like feminine hygiene products, etc., and distributed to women and families on the ground. So yeah, if that's something that speaks to you, you can purchase that on Bandcamp, or you can also just listen to it all for free. Ja, ich bin here. Asks, were you always a musician or did you become one after the illness? I was always a musician. I started playing piano at a very early age, but I was always a very, very shy child, and then grew into a very shy and anxiety-ridden adult, which, if you can believe that. But yeah, I refused to share my music with people for most of my life. I was writing music, I wrote tons of music, but it stayed like locked away. It was like the idea of sharing that would be like sharing my diary, And yeah, so I've been a musician all my life. I've been writing music all my life, but I only started sharing it a couple years ago. And it also coincided with starting to sing. I never identified as a singer. I always had this idea that singing is something that you do if you are just born a singer. You're born with talent, right? That's what I believed. Until after this illness, I just developed a really different perspective on things, and I thought, why shouldn't I sing, Why shouldn't I sing? I have so much to say, so many things. So I started to take voice lessons, and started to activate my voice, started to release it all, and I learned something very, very important, which is that if you can speak, you can sing. That might sound a little bit too simplistic, but it's actually very true. Now, I don't mean that anybody can just sing anything or in any way. Like, it's like, to be like an Olympic level athlete, not everyone can actually do that, right? But we can all we can all express ourselves in our own way. And the most important thing in singing is not the technique or sounding flawless. The most important thing is sounding authentic and being able to convey emotions in your voice. And all of us who can speak and we can express our emotions in our speech, we can also sing. Something else I love to do on this stream is improvise. So mainly you will hear improvisation from me. I'm very passionate about improvisation and the power of just freeing yourself up from right and wrong when it comes to creating music. There's no right or wrong. There's only expression and repression. And when we make music or any kind of art, we want to express, we want to find those things inside ourselves that are currently suppressed or repressed, and we want to open those up and express those. Rox Revan Hart says, loving the tone of your keys. Thank you so much. I'm currently using a virtual instrument called Piano Tech with lots of reverb. So yeah, currently my requests are open. Feel free to make a request. It's all original songs in there today. Sometimes I do take requests for covers, but today it's going to be original songs and also improvisation. And if you have any words that are on your mind or thoughts or ideas, you are very welcome to put those in the chat. Sometimes I like to sing what people are talking about. So yeah, if you have any inspiration, you have any thoughts, like maybe you're thinking about how you're feeling today, or you're thinking about what's going on with you today, or whatever it is, feel free to put it in the chat there. Ya says, I just got a really peppy ad for Priceline in the middle of this heartfelt talk about singing farm, but ads are done now. Oh, those ads. Those ads. Boy, do we love them. Alright, I'm gonna play you guys an original song. Da, 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 da. Alright, this song is called Ash. It is one of the songs that I have released. You can find it on streaming services. And I wrote this when I was a teenager. Yeah, so I've been working very hard to record and release music from back during that time where I could never have imagined sharing any of this with anybody. Yeah, so it's very meaningful to me to be able to play this for you. Da, 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 da. Da. Da.
ashes fill the air. I will find you, I will find you where the road leads to nowhere. I will meet you on the edge, 'cause I'd like to know which way is home. When like you and I burning twice as bright, but half as long. In the twilight of your sanity, tell me, where did we go wrong? 'Cause I'd like to know which way is home. Which way is home? Which way is home? Which way is written my last words, and I've eaten my last meal, and I'm walking down the road all alone to my home.
That was an original song called Ash. As I mentioned before, you can find that on streaming services. I would very much appreciate if you guys follow me on your favorite streaming service, and then you will find out when new music comes out. Thank you so much, Ja, ich bin hier. How should I abbreviate your name? I could call you Ja, could call you Here. Thank you, Rox. I appreciate that very much. stream, Mikulski?
Welcome to my stream. How have you been? I hope you're doing well. And please do tell, how was your stream? Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You guys, for those of you who don't know, Mikulski is such an amazing live looper artist. If you are not following already, please go follow. Thank you again for the raid. Today we are playing originals and improvisation. Improvisation, as always. I like to improvise on the piano here. I improvise with my voice. Yeah, I have experimented with live looping, which is very fun, but it's still very new to me. I'm still learning that. So most of what I do here is not looped. I just play whatever I feel like on the piano and I sing. But I very much admire those like Mikulski who are very, very fluent with live looping. It is a really amazing art form. Thanks for bringing in your people. We got Snag. Hey, Snag! How you doing? Mr. Bean is here. Stone Crow Maiden. Hey, how are you doing? We got Guitari. We got Guitari in here. Very nice. Ja, ich bin here says so many musical art forms. That is very true. Before you guys raided in, we had a question from Rox Ravenheart who asked, I don't know if you're familiar with my all-time favorite band, Typo Negative, but your keys give me a very similar vibe. That's a huge compliment. I am very much familiar with Typo Negative. In fact, when my my full song list is available, which is not today, because today we're only doing originals, but when I do covers, you are able to request Typo Negative on there. That is one of my favorites as well. I grew up listening to them, and in fact, I was very lucky to see them live in LA in 2007 or 8. Yeah. That was my. Instead of going to prom, I went to see Typo Negative, so that was definitely worth it. I love Typo Negative. Yeah. So that's the answer to your question there. Guitari says, my brain has so much fun with mirroring when low notes seem to be coming from the wrong side of the piano. Yes. That is because of my visual effects. I'm not able to flip those, so I had to flip my camera. Yep. Hey, Cindy, welcome in. How are you doing? Rox Ravenheart was like their little brother, shared stage with them a few times. Wow, what? Awesome. That is amazing. You must have some stories. And yes, the green miss is definitely very Typo Negative. That was not intentional for today. I have lots of different colors and types of effects. But yeah. Hey, Casca, welcome in. Man, my voice today is like something's like, it's kind of tired or something. I think I'm going to do some vocal exercises. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to do, if anybody wants to do them with me, you are welcome to. We're going to do some lip trills, kind of massages your voice, which is, I think, what my voice needs right now. So, we're going to start here. Yeah, used to do them for theater. Yeah, that is also a common theater exercise. Yeah, so if you want, do it with me. It's actually very nice, even if you're not a singer or whatever. Like, we need to like massage our voices. We need to like um like uh having a strong voice like kind of helps you be more assertive, more confident, which is always something that, can be practiced and learned. I know it doesn't seem like that, but it's true. It's true. So it's getting high now. Let's see how high we can go. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Thank you. How kind. Thank you so much for the cheer. I'm glad you enjoying the lip trills. Oh, it's bringing back memories. That's awesome. When did you do theater? Was it in school or? Ooh, the higher it goes, the harder it gets. That one kind of petered out. Let's see. Cindy says they did theater in high school and a few years in college. Ugh, I cannot talk today. Nice. That's awesome. I never did theater. I was way too shy in high school to do theater, although I always wanted to. I always really admired that. Um, and now that I'm older, I'm in my 30s now. I just think about like, you know, all the things that I've wanted to do that I haven't because I'm scared. So singing was one of those things. Now I'm doing that. So yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll try to figure out a way I can participate in some kind of theater. I think it'd be really fun. Cindy says it was the best time. Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people that have done theater. I think it must be so good for you. Like, I mean, just doing theater, like you really practice like taking up space, like projecting your voice, all these things. It's like especially for a lot of women like myself, like we have learned to be quiet and like, I don't really want to like be too loud or like, and so that's why like when I started learning how to sing, like it was hard for me to make any noise, and it's still not easy because yeah, and it has nothing to do with your physical ability. It's a lot of it is to do with in your mind. Like if you feel like you can't be loud or take up space, then it's going to be hard to sing. So, really focusing on being able to just allow, instead of like forcing out a loud sound, like you actually have to just recognize where are you like holding. And yeah, that's what I've been working on these past couple years, trying to learn singing. And, it's always a work in progress, and some days are better than others. Um, but yeah, I realized through singing how important the mind is. Cindy says, I'm pretty shy, but on stage it was a different me. Nice. That's really interesting how being on stage can really transform us. So I think we got up to here. I think that's about as high. Hey, Hampers is here. Hello. How are you doing? It's been a long time. We were just doing lip trills because my voice is just like, ugh. It's not happy today. So anybody that wants to do it with us, please join in the lip trills. All right, so we're going back to the middle, and then we're gonna go down. Ooh, that's getting close to the edge there. Let's see if we can go lower there. Maybe we can. Or maybe we can't. Crap. All right. So a trick that I learned is that you can use your hand while you're doing these kind of exercises, or when you're singing in general. And sometimes you can actually sort of trick your brain a little bit. Like instead of going from low to high with your hand when the notes are going to low to high, you reverse it. So when it's low, you want to like put your hand up so your brain thinks, oh, it's up. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it works. Let's try it. That was actually better, so maybe that worked. Oh my god, okay, that might be as low as is possible for me today. That's C3. Oh god, do you think we can do lower? actually go today. All right, guys. I think this was we got from here to here. That's from D3, G5. That's pretty good. Not bad, even though it sounds very silly. I wonder how lip trills sound with reverb. Well, that sounded hilarious. Anyways, I hope some of you were able to join in there and do some lip trills. I think it's fun, and I think it's really good for anybody. My voice has some particular issues because I have stomach issues and I have acid reflux. So what that does is it burns the shit out of my throat and it makes it all like scratchy and slimy, which isn't great. And it can be discouraging, when you want to sing and you don't want it to be like all like gummy in there. But another thing that I've been learning is that you have different days are just different when you're singing. They're just different. And if we fight against that, like if we're like kind of raging against how our voice is on a particular day, that doesn't help. And it's actually most of the time makes it worse. So it's much better to just kind of try to be mindful. How is your voice doing today? If there's something going on there, it's okay. That's part of the character of your voice, and yeah, and you need to kind of adjust the way you sing to be aligned with how your voice is actually doing instead of like trying to push it to somewhere that it just doesn't want to go that day. My latest release, Sunrises, I was making that on a deadline, so I actually recorded when I had a cold. So it was really not ideal. But I did it, and it's not perfect, but honestly, it has like a special character to it. Like, I have a friend that showed me some recordings, song that he's working on, and he recorded some vocals when he had COVID, and his voice was like really like messed up, but actually sounds really cool. Sounds super cool, and it's like, you can't really like even replicate that. So, all that to say, there's nothing wrong with your voice being a little bit under the weather some days. Speaking of sunrises, I'm going to play you that song. This is my new release, Sunrises. I already played the recorded version earlier on the stream, but I'm gonna play it live now. I'm gonna do my very best. All right. Ooh, my throat just made a weird noise. That was my latest release, Sunrises. Yeah. I think that's the second time I've played that on stream, so still working on it. But yeah. Mentioned it earlier that you can find that song on Bandcamp. It's not actually on my profile because it was released as part of a compilation album. So the information for that is in the chat right now. You can listen for free, or you can also purchase that if you want to support the fundraiser effort. Yeah, but hopefully I will release an even better version of that song in a couple months, and it will be like officially distributed and everything. So Rock says, beautiful. It's funny we have many similarities or common things going on. Oh, really? What? Tell me about it. And then you said, I crafted a spell I call Resurgrim. As long as the sun shall rise, so shall I. For a story I write. Wow, that sounds really cool. What kind of stories are you writing? Thank you so much for the claps. Ja. Ja, ich bin here. I feel like I can't just call you Ja, because Ja, I could just be saying Ja. Like, what if I'm just, saying yes in German? You never know. I could be just saying that in everyday life. For those of you who don't know, I live in Germany and I speak German. So my daily life, I'm often switching between the languages, and at home, like my husband speaks English with me mainly, but we also both speak German, so we're like switching a lot when we're speaking. So it's very common for us to just say some words in German, some in English. Rock says, I build many themes around hearts and resurrection and the sun. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. That's very cool. Your stories are based on your Realm of X series. Ah, so that's what rocks means. Not trying to promo here. No worries. I asked you. Are you also a streamer? I will follow you. There, I followed you now. Yeah, I would love to check out what you do. It sounds very, very cool. Getting there, about to launch, hopefully Saturdays. Nice. All right, well, we shall keep an eye out for you. People, if you're interested in stories and music and very cool stuff, spells, what are you gonna do during your streams? Are you gonna play music? Or are you gonna talk about your writing? Ah, you're trying to launch a metal music show. Awesome. Very cool. So anybody who likes metal, they like awesome fantasy, cool stories, the occult, spells, magic, go check out Rock's Ravenheart. Very cool. Yeah, ich bin here says you can address me however is most convenient. I get called all sorts of things. Your German sounds very nice. Thank you. Well, yeah, I'm curious. I guess if I didn't speak German, how would I pronounce her name? I would probably say Jaschbenheier. Jake Jakebenheier. Jake I don't know. Something like that. All right. I'm gonna give my voice a little bit of a break now. And I'm going to play you guys some improvisational piano. So please enjoy this little improvisation. guys. That was a little piano improv for you guys. Thanks, Yashbin here and Rox Ravenheart for hanging out here. I do have a huge heart theme. That is true. That is true. All right. Well, my voice is feeling a little bit under the weather, so I think I'm gonna play one last song for you guys. I can either play an original or I can do an improv. I can sing an improv. Hey, Edgy Koala. Is that a kite? Where? No, it's not a kite because I don't have a kite in here. There is this thing here. Right here, this is not a kite. That was not a poster, but like a cloth. Like it's a band poster, but it's like missing a pin. So it's only hanging by one pin. Yeah. It's an Opeth poster. Anybody know Opeth? They're an awesome band. But yeah, missing like a tack. So yeah, that might be what you're referring to. That is not a kite. Or maybe you're referring to this white thing here on the couch, which is a sheet. Yeah. Edgy Koala is a teacher. Ooh. And yeah, everyone has the flu right now. You're immune? Well, that's very good. I have taught in schools before myself, and I definitely wasn't immune. Maybe it takes like a long time to build that up. Cindy, today we're not doing covers. Yeah, but I don't think I actually know that song anyways, so. But when I am doing covers, yeah, you are welcome to request live learns as well. So maybe next time. Rox is also a teacher. Nice. Teachers are walking, talking petri dishes. No, children are. Children are. When I worked in school, like I got sick a lot. Okay. Oh, I was gonna offer you guys a choice. I can play an original song or I can do an improv, a vocal improv. But if I do a vocal improv, you guys are gonna have to participate. I know. Crazy. You're gonna have to help out. You're gonna have to get off your butt. Well, I guess you don't have to. You can also do the sitting down, but you're gonna have to go to the chat and give me some lyric ideas. Rox votes interactive. Okay. So that means you guys gotta help out. So I'm gonna start playing some piano. You guys are gonna put your creative hats on and you're gonna write stuff in the chat that could possibly be sung. You know, it's that easy. Yeah, and it can be silly, it can be dark, it can be, well, it can't be like against the rules or like, please don't put anything dirty in there. But it can be, other than that, it can be whatever you want. So, I'm gonna play some piano. Da, 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 I think I'll do it with this. All right.
Woke up today, the sky was dark. Wished for better days. Woke up today, no light in sight, but I know that soon brighter days are coming. Better days, brighter days, brighter days. The sun can't hide forever. I woke up today and saw no light in the sky. All memories to the winds of yesterday. Nothing left but to hear me say better day, brighter days, casting memories to the winds of yesterday. For tomorrow is another day to rise once more and hear me say, hear me say, hear me say, better days are coming, better ways are coming when we learn to work together. Put aside our hatred. Better days, brighter days, better days. I woke up this morning, the sky was dark, my heart was feeling morning, and I didn't know what to do about this emptiness to you. I have to get into the light. I live another day to fight. Put the wrong things to right. Tomorrow, it's another day, another day, another day, another day. future, not the past. Another day, another day, another day, another day, another day, another day. Today is a gift. The day is the way life is. The future, future. Another day, we'll find a way. Move into the future, find us our past. Another day, another day. We'll find a way to make it last.
All right, guys. That was our collaborative improvisation. That was fun, Rox. Thanks for all of your lyric ideas. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves today. I enjoyed myself. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm usually here on Tuesdays, usually a bit earlier. I mean, it depends. My schedule is to stream at 11 a.m. Berlin time every Tuesday. But in recent months, I've been very inconsistent about that. The best way to stay posted on when I am live, unless, I mean, if you're logged into Twitch and you're following me, of course, you will find out if I'm live. You can also join my Discord, and then you will get my going live notifications as well as announcements about schedule changes, etc., and other stuff. So, if you're interested in my Discord, that's in the chat. Yeah, thanks for being here, Rox. Thanks, ja, ich bin here. Oh, that's okay. You could have interjected. If I don't want to sing something, I don't sing it, but it's always fun when people put in stuff and then I just like try to sing that as well as maybe add a few other things in there. It's fun. Glad to hear that you enjoyed it, and yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys again soon. You can follow me on social media. The best place is Instagram. I actually update that. I do not really update Twitter /X/ whatever they're calling it these days. I don't know. I don't really update that. But Instagram is good and SoundCloud is good if you want to listen to my music as well as demos. I post demos on there. Whereas on Spotify, etc., you'll only hear the official releases. Yeah, I've been here says, all my thoughts were either not profound enough or way too silly for the epic vibe. Yeah, I guess I need to play more like something sillier sounding. About like... Now you could think of something funny for me to sing over that. All right, guys, I think we're gonna choose a target. Do, 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 do. All right, I'm posting the raid call. Go ahead and copy the one that applies to you. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. right, we're going to see who is live. Who is live right now? Got the Connexos, we got +6. I think we're gonna raid +6. We haven't said hi to him in a while. Alright. Okay, just a couple ads left and then we can raid. Alright. Alright, so we are going to go into Charlie's stream. Charlie is his name. And we are all going to scream our raid call, which is, "This is a Heartblood raid. Prepare to bleed." Oh, that wasn't scary enough. Hold on. Prepare to bleed. Okay, you guys, I can't be scary today. But you could be scary. When we go into into Charlie's stream, you could out loud definitely say our raid call, and it will be very funny knowing that we all did that. So yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. We're not scary today. Aww. That makes me sad. I aspire to peak scariness on a daily basis. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you hopefully at the latest next Tuesday. Every now and then I do have additional stream days, but my schedule is just so crazy, so I can't totally commit, but yeah, usually it's Tuesday. And then if you go to my Discord, you'll also find out if I'm participating in raid trains and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, take care, bye!
You never forget when someone up and dies on you, when you were talking to them in the same position as them, and then they go jump off a 19-story building and you don't. Fucks with your head.